It does look like MegaHans chose Ohana as the map of choice. Why did he choose this map? Is it because of these rocks here, allowing him access to the natural, a second route to the natural, putting much more area that good old KevHD needs to defend for a fast hatch? Is it because this third and this third are a little difficult to grab? It's because there's a lot of space around the back of this base. Perhaps you could get some more prism play going on. Either way, guys, we are at the finals and it's about to get personal. At the bottom right, we are going to go ahead and see KevHD. Round of applause. If you want KevHD to win, go ahead and say KevHD. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go ahead and spawn at the bottom as the blue Zerg Ferguson. If you want MegaHans to take this game and turn this into a 1-1-1, give me a oh heck yeah. Righty. Looks like two workers are gonna kiss. A little bump on the cheek as they move across the map. Pylon is gonna go ahead and get us situated for the inevitable forge. Play-em points are the glory, good sir. This is a best of 3. MegaHans, he needs to take this if he wants to stay in it. Either way, we'll love him for it, though. It does look like a lot of people in the chatmosphere want to see KevHD take this win. That's what I'm talking about. I want to see you guys get into this tournament. I want to see you guys cheer your homie G's on and get sad when your homie G's lose. Little cutesy drone is going to go ahead and herp-a-derp try and walk off this cliff. Apparently he's slightly crazy. But a little crazy might be exactly what KevHD needs to pull this game out of the hat. MegaHans doesn't want to lose this. He's well aware about the best of 3. Pylon is going to go ahead and be annoying. Will this probe go directly to the third and plop it down at the third as well? No, it looks like he's not. And this drone is going to go ahead to the third and plop it down. We're going to see a very fast 3 bases going down. This is something I'm always very interested in. When you force your opponent to take a third at take his natural at his third position, how soon will his natural come up? We do have 4 lings. Very nice. I don't think he's overcommitting by any means. 4 lings and a drone most likely going to pew pretty hard at this pylon. And I want to keep an eye on this timing as we do have the gateway going down. No second pylon quite yet. Looks like he may want to go ahead and put the cannon down next. Go Terran. Go Terran. And it does look like at 4 minutes and good old, just about 4 minutes and 15 seconds is when that third hatchery is going down. If you force your opponent to put his natural at the third position, but it looks like looks like good old MegaHans wanted to put some sneaky cannon shenanigans down. KevHD not going to have anything of it. That third base is going down without any worries. Now MegaHans is going to have to deal with a very fast 3-base Zerg. Not opting to get these gases quite yet. This is going to be a little difficult for both players. Right now, KevHD needs to feel safe enough to go ahead and get his macro on and get that drone production up, while at the same time, MegaHans needs to decide if he wants to make this a 2-base push, or does he want to get perhaps a really fast robo and try to turn this into a fast third himself. KevHD, very nice multitasking with all of his units. This Sling checking out the third, this Sling checking out the ramp, and this drone actually in the base. It looks like he hid maybe somewhere in this corner to go ahead, and now he's going to get a later game scout right around 5 minutes and 40 seconds. He's going to be able to see any tech that comes up. Isn't going to catch any tech. Isn't going to catch any robotics facility or any huge massive amounts of gateways. 5:30 of course is the timing for a 4-gate to go down, but is it the timing for any kind of 8-gate shenanigans? Of course not, because this warp gate tech isn't anywhere near half done. We are seeing a +1, which makes me think he may not want to go into a 2-base all-in. Double gases are going to go ahead and be taken. 1 queen for the main, no queen for the natural. She is on the way, and the queen for the third is also here. This Zerg is well on his way to 3-base saturation. Yeah, Cesark. Unfortunately, G-Dog will not be here today because he got in trouble with his mom. His mom found the special magazines under his bed, but his memory will live on, as we are going to see a robotics and then a gateway. Very sexy. Now, it's very interesting placement for this robotics facility. If he goes Immortals, they're going to have to waddle their way all the way over here to defend and to move out. If he goes for a fast third, they got to waddle all the way over here. But if he goes for some kind of Colossus tech, they can go ahead and waddle and do a little shortcut across the map. Kind of not. I guess not. Anyway, we are going to see 4 gateways going down. Standard schmander for Protoss. However, we aren't seeing any setup for taking this third quite yet. He either needs to do a very fast 2-base kind of all in, or he needs to start working on those rocks, I would think. Both of these towers are going to be the property of KevHD. Male or female? Both. But wait, what are we talking about? Poor G-Dog. If you guys see G-Dog again in any of the chat rooms, or you see him commentating any more games in the near future, which I'm sure he will do both, do tell him that you're sorry to hear the bad news, and do tell him that you hope that his mom doesn't find any more of those special magazines under his bed. Anyway, but we are going to see the saturation on the way. A little supply block going down. A little unfortunate here is going to put him in some dire straits. MegaHans opting to go ahead and put down those 3 pylons, as this, oh man, this supply block at 44 is going to hurt. We do see the supply differentiating quite a bit, 50 to 72. Let's go ahead and check on the saturation of these bases again. KevHD playing it safe right after his evolution chamber, putting a spore in each one, and once again that observer is going to get completely obliterated as it does get in the range of that spore. Whew. Safe and sorry is that observer. Alrighty, saturation looking a tad light, a little bit light on the main. On the natural, a little bit light, I would say, but right now we're only seeing units on the money and only 2 gases right now. No, actually we are going to have 3 gases out of a total of 6. These gases are going to be what he needs to go ahead and get that +1 attack. I believe he is. No, he actually opted for +1 missile attack. Ooh. +1 missile attack. You don't say. And the roach speed is up. Right now, still no working on this third. I think we may see a game very similar to last game. And baby, right now I think MegaHans is depending on this third immortal to come out, and then may go for the push, or he may just want to go ahead and grab his third. This third is very difficult to hold on to without any gateways to line it up and try and take away some of that area. Let's see if that comes into play later on in this game. But this is a best of 3. Right now, MegaHans might just be trying to play it safe. A little weak on the saturation at the natural. Does have all 4 gases for 2 bases. Speed has been more than ready for good old Zergmay Ferguson. Right now, Zergmay Ferguson has no idea what the heck. Oh, that's a zealot who had that tower. Oh, KevHD actually now is going to have the 2nd tower. And right now, good old, what is MegaHans up to? I'm going to turn the sound down a tad, as it is a little loud in my ear. He's going to go ahead and grab that, take out those rocks. He pwned those rocks. Oh baby, that's a lot of roaches. That's 1 page and just almost 1.5 pages of roaches. It looks like we may get maxed out on roaches, which we are going to see the tech into infestation pit. This is going to allow Zerg to get their hive. It's also going to allow him to get another additional upgrades, to get some additional upgrades and keep on teching up. I mean, we're not seeing any chances of the 4th going on. However, we're still on 3 gases right now. Very interesting. It looks like Protoss is going to go ahead and move out. This is what MegaHans is depending on. He needs this push to go ahead and take the game. Any pylons in the back? No pylons in the back. And here we go, some force fields going down. A lot of these roaches might need one more right here. Looks like these roaches are going to get a big hug going on. Some roaches in the background not going to do much. These lings are going to go ahead and take care of a lot of these stalkers, keeping them occupied, and just so many roaches out on the field. And that immortal, one immortal down, 2 sentries going down. And I think that might be the end of the game, as good old KevHD is going to go ahead and move forward, feeling the pure brute of the roachling composition. Let's go ahead and get the saddest song ever created. It does look like KevHD was shaking the third. Isn't going to see any sign of the third as he moves on right into the natural. These rocks not really going to help too much in this engagement. Second immortal getting target fired, and let's play the saddest song ever created. And it looks like MegaHans base is going to slowly but surely get overrun by this infestation of alien species. GG, well played is the name of the game. Let's just take a moment of silence to just think about what we saw here. A whole civilization was wiped out. What's going on, White Crows? What's happening, Captains? A whole civilization has been taken out, called the Protoss. They were peaceful folk. They got outrun by a vicious army led by none other than KevHD, taking that second game. Was able to take the first game as well. That's gonna go ahead and wrap up this tournament, guys. This tournament is coming to an end, as we are going to have our victor, KevHD. Actually, we didn't get to see many games with KevHD. We did get to see a few, though. KevHD worked his way through the brackets and is going to take maximum score and is going to go ahead and take the win, baby. That's how we do it. Big shout out to good old KevHD. Thank you very much for participating, everyone. If any of you guys are in the chat and have participated in this tournament or in previous tournaments, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure watching your guys' games. But it looks like that is going to bring us to the end. Good old KevHD taking it. Taking it like a man. That's what she said. That's always what she said.